Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 41 of an ESO Collection Blackwood walkthrough. In the previous episode, we did Zenithar's Abbey, and as you can see, I did not complete the group challenge, I didn't kill any of the bosses, but I did finish the quest. So we're going to do the same thing with the other public dungeon, which is called Silent Halls.
Let's ride!
Let me see if I can figure out where the closest way shrine is. Looks like I need to go over here. You know what? I may just teleport. Let's go ahead and teleport to... what's the closest one? Let's go here. This place is so dangerous. I hate coming down here to the marshes. Alright, we're on our way. I wonder how many world bosses we've got left. 2 more. And we've got 8 sky shards and a lot of lore books. Horse is running out of stamina. There, that should help.
Was this the place? Hey there, little leaf. Is this the Silent Halls? Hello?
Don't know what is wrong with that crazy guy, but... we want the warrior elixir. And what skills should I get? Do I even want any skills? Okay, I could get improved sneak. Yeah, I think that's mainly what I would want, is improved sneak. Alright, let's talk to this person.
Oh, hello there. You know if this is the Silent Halls? A willow said I could find it out this way, but trees aren't great with directions. What with staying in one place their whole lives and whatnot.
You're saying a tree sent you here?
Yes and no. I'm here because I'm looking for a Harada creeper seed. Don't come by those very... well, ever. Heard the wild elves kept a seed in Blackwood. Nobody remembers that, of course, except the trees. But listening to them gets me all fuzzy.
It gets you fuzzy?
That's what I said, isn't it? Got to be in the right state of mind for tree speaking. Just gets my thoughts in a jumble. I could use a clear head right now. Like yours. What say you help me find the Harada seed? I'll make it worth your while.
I think this guy spent a little bit too much time with the herbs and the trees, if you know what I mean. I'll help you find this seed.
Guess I should introduce myself then. Unless you're some sort of vision guide, then you probably know who I am. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm Adrahon, herbalist, arborist, all-around friend of the green.
Friend of the green, are you all right?
Green as grass. Why do you ask? Oh, you mean with my head? That's just because of the trees speaking. Most folks can't hear trees. Not really sure about those Argonians, but trees can tell you things if you know how to listen.
So, how do you listen?
The secret's in the leaves. Most folk think communing with nature is all about sitting by streams and meditating. But if you really want to open your mind to tree speaking, you've got to start thinking like them. That's where the leaves come in.
The leaves help you understand the trees?
Of course. The green leaves leaves all around like little invitations. You just got to learn how to use them and open your mind. Then you'll really see all the things you've been missing in the world.
Okay, tell me about this seed we're searching for.
The Harada creeper. Never seen one myself. But then again, most folks haven't. They only grow in the Deadlands. And even then they're persnickety. But when they do, they really do. Most variety of Harada root only get about elf height though.
Why do you want the seed?
To cultivate, of course. Bet that's a plant with some good stories to tell. I read in one of Devaith Fear's books that it's got wondrous properties for medicinal purposes. And that's a mer who knows his salves from his Sujama, eh?
Is growing a plant from the Deadlands a good idea?
Well, I suppose it could be poisonous. Oh, you mean like could it grow all over and make a mess of your garden like stranglers? Well, I bet it grows like crazy somewhere that isn't all ash pits and lava. But I'm going to keep mine in planters.
You came all the way to Blackwood for this?
Oh no, I came here to learn about his trees. The Argonians hold them sacred as the green, so I figure they're trees worth meeting. You don't find those in Valenwood. I was trying to get introduced to one when I heard about the wild elves.
Wild elves?
What's the word? Aliens, I think, if you want to be proper. Used to be all over before the Empire wiped them out. Bad blood between them, what with the Daedra worship and enslaving. But some good might come of it if they kept a seed here.
Tell me about the seed we're searching for.
The Harada creeper. Never seen one myself.
So he's already...
That's right. A weed straight out of oblivion. The likes of which no mortal has ever seen. But if there's a seed kept in these ruins, that could all change. This is the find to end all finds. And the trees never steered me wrong before.
Okay. All right, let's go in. So once again, I really would like to try to fight the bosses here. There should be 3 or 4 of them, but...
Ow! There's something unpleasant going on, all right. The foliage is real restless around here. And loud.
So anyway, this character's just too weak. I won't be able to fight the bosses. If I happen to walk by an area where they are, I'll maybe fight them one time just so I can record what they're like, but I won't be able to kill them probably. A cluster of thorny vines, still slightly writhing. It's Harada vines.
That's definitely a Harada creeper vine. Now, if only we can find its roots. Must be around here somewhere. More Harada vines. Try pulling them up.
A vial of noxious sap taken from a Harada vine. It's Harada vine sap.
Huh, nope, still no roots. This creeper's done quite some creeping. Let's keep looking. Just a dizzy spell. Comes on strong when the trees don't know how to use their inside voice. And most don't. We should take a look around these ruins. See what all the commotion's about.
Commotion?
Oh, right, you can't hear it. Feels like we walked right into the middle of an argument. Liable to split my head if they don't settle down for a moment. I don't know what's got the flora in a tizzy here, but it sounds like trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Not your average termites and weevils, I can tell you that much. The kind that makes you scream bloody murder. Never felt anything like it. Better be careful.
All right. And here's the boss. Harada thorns, a handful of sharp thorns taken from a Harada vine.
Still no roots. Hey, it's quieted down quite a bit out here. Hello? No, not you. Shush a moment. Ooh. I get what all the hollering was about. That creeper's strangling a tree around here. It's calling for help, but no one's answering. Well, except us now.
So what do we do now?
Well, we can't just leave this nasty oblivion weed with all these helpless greens. Let's dig it up. Maybe I can transplant it. All we're finding out here are vines. I'll bet the heart of the Harada creeper took root near that tree.
Do you know where that is?
No, but I reckon I can find it. Sounds like it's calling from deeper in the ruin. Thought I saw an entrance over that way. Let's give it a try.
All right, we'll try getting inside. First, I want to fight this boss, though. Even if we die. Is this it? Close.
Roll! Roll if you can!
Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Alright, let me try one more time. I feel like I really didn't get a chance to learn the mechanics or anything. we killed him! Great! Ah, that's awesome. I got a Deadlands Assassin's Mace. Wow, I might actually be able to use that. No, I need to change my boots. Let's see here. Deadlands Assassin's boots. Now I could probably switch the mace without losing. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I've got 5 pieces of Deadlands Assassin now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. So I've got just enough, looks like. Alright, great. So I'm using the mace now. Oh, it's transmog though. Okay. Here's the sky shard. Here's a treasure chest. How do I get up here? It's definitely not obvious how to get up there. I wonder if there's some sort of underground cavern that comes out. Looks like there is. Yeah, okay. So I've just got to figure out how to get to the cavern. Alright, so this is the entrance. This takes us inside. Hopefully there's some way within here to get out onto that perch there where the sky shard is.
Sulzan, they're a nasty bunch. Looks like they're doing alchemy here with the Errata vines. Let's see what they're up to.
What would you like to
No,
talk?
I don't want to talk to Mary.
Problem, Sarah?
Nope, no problem, Mary. Thanks for the help. Bloody backpack. Caravan papers. Inventory, manifest, permits, and other trappings of a caravanner's trade.
Yuck, paper. Turns my stomach to think of some poor tree being hacked to bits and pulverized so folk can tattoo their taxes onto them. Wait, I don't think Sulzan keep ledgers.
That's interesting. Are you sure? I mean, how do they keep track of, like, their money that they looted from people and how many people they murdered and all that kind of stuff? Lumpy sack, dried Harada vines. Desiccated and bundled vines from a Harada creeper plant.
Looks like they've been harvesting the Harada vines. Awful lot of them.
Damaged crate. Sulzon concoction. A ruddy, chunky mixture of Harada vine pulp and other unknown ingredients.
Some kind of alchemical concoction. Made from the creeper, I reckon.
I reckon.
I heard the Sulzon were raiders.
They are.
I didn't imagine they'd be interested in this sort of equipment. Looks like they're using it to refine the Harada they're collecting into some kind of concoction.
Where'd you learn that?
In Gideon, when I was trying to get introduced to Aist. Good-natured Argonian warned me which parts of Blackwood were most dangerous. Sulzon territory most of all.
Yes.
Nasty bunch.
Nasty bunch.
Got nothing but war and slaughter on their minds.
Is this plan really worth all the risk?
Bit of a thorny trail we're on, yeah? But hostile Argonians making potions out of a plant from Oblivion seems like all the more reason to find that creeper and get it out of here. Besides, that poor tree's still begging for us to help.
It's begging us?
Yeah. Or at least that's the impression I get. Tree speaking ain't easy, you know. Even Valenwood trees are all rhymey-wimey with their communication. I haven't quite got the Blackwood dialect down yet. Getting that creeper solves everything.
Alright, we'll keep searching then.
Well, someone's been here recently. Let's keep an eye out while we look for the creeper.
He better pay me a lot of money to deal with the Sulzon. Definitely not people I want to mess with for cheap.
I guess this is a fight now.
Looking forward to doing Rock Grove at the end of this. Driving the Sulzon out of this area.
There's definitely some creepy creeper tingles in here. I think we're on the right trail.
Try breaking free!
You waiting for me?
No, I'm just trying to loot an item. Oh. What the hell? There's a dark elf just laying there dead, I guess.
Help! Please!
Oh, you hear that? Tree's finally speaking clearly.
That is not a
Over
tree,
here.
man.
Oh, wait. It's a person!
Whoever you are, please help. They have my family.
What happened?
Sulzan ambushed the caravan we were with, dragged everyone here, tried to escape, but they caught us, killed anyone who resisted, left me for dead, put the survivors back to work.
What did they have the captives doing?
Harvesting, chopping, grinding some fiendish nettles into powder. They mix it into some concoction, turns those brutes into monsters. More than they already are. Watched some tear each other to pieces. Don't think they felt any of it. Lucky them.
Where can I find the captives?
In the heart of the ruin, where that horrid vine grows. They feed it our blood. Bleed us like pigs. Please, don't let any more of us wind up like that.
I'll find them.
That's horrible. We've got to do something. You heard that, right? The Sulzan aren't just harvesting the Aradavans. They're cultivating it. It's worse than I thought.
How so?
Gorging it and letting it grow wild. And ravage the native growth, all so they can reap its vines for their nasty alchemy. That'd be horrid enough. But they're using these poor folk for labor and fertilizer. We've got to do something.
She said the captives are in the heart of the ruin.
Right. She did, didn't she? Well, we'd better set them free before those Sulzan kill anyone else. The Creeper's not going anywhere.
Let's go. I think this is the, I think this is the group event boss. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. But I mean, he's like in the way. I can't really finish the quest. Oh no. Oh, so much. Oh, I killed him. Okay, that couldn't have been the group event boss. That was too easy. It would have said we completed the group event anyway. I'm getting it confused with something else.
Help me, it's everywhere. And I'll climb up to the folk on those trellises.
Is that you?
You get the ones on the ground. Let's hurry.
By Beck, Bavine really found someone to help.
There you go. Follow your friend down there. Get out of here.
Don't feed me too. Thank the divines. I thought I'd die down here.
Alright, I'm trying to free him as fast as I can.
If you're here to help, please hurry. Did Mother send you? I can't wait to see her again.
Let me climb down. I've got something to tell you.
I never used to fight this much, until I met you.
Oh, you'll be alright, Miri. You're getting paid, just chill out.
That's all the caravanners except Bavine. But there's still one more in need of a rescue here.
What do you mean?
I can still hear the Creeper fighting with that tree for one. And the tree's losing. We've got to do something about the vine strangling its roots and kill the Creeper.
Wait, I thought you wanted to transplant it.
Yeah, that was before I saw it. The Sulzan have grown it so out of control that we'd never uproot the Creeper intact. And we can't just leave it. I don't know what kind of weed killer would work on Harada, but just take all I've got and stop it.
How should I use this?
The heart of the Harada creeper should be a big bulb with roots extending out. Reach in there and yank out its seed pod. Then, pour those poisons all around the roots. That should kill it and keep any more from sprouting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Wait, you're not coming?
Those two dark elves are Bavine's husband and son. She was still alive when we left her, but with her injuries, she'll be as good as dead without help. Don't know if I can save her, but I can try. Now head through there and rescue that tree for me.
All right, I'm on it.
You all just get yourselves to safety. We'll handle the rest.
All right, I'm sure if I talk to these people, well, let's see. Let's see what they say.
I want to quit this wretched place. But after all that digging, I need a moment to catch my breath.
Please. My wife risked her life to get us help. If there's any chance you can save Bavine, I beg you.
All right, he's gonna save her.
You ought to find the Harada creeper just past that door.
Okay, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to her.
Please.
No?
My...
Who is this girl right here? Okay, so I can't talk to her, apparently. All right. All right, we're at Hist Overlook. All right, let's get the seed pod. Harada creeper seeds. The pulsing seed pod has the texture of raw poultry and is filled with barbed seeds. Now let's poison the vines.
You cannot halt the wave of chaos here.
Oh yeah? Alright, we got help. Well, that player's run off now. Not going to be able to get her to help with the bosses. She's probably busy finishing the quest or something.
What's that? Oh, feeling a bit better then? Don't mention it. Huh? Oh, sorry. Was just listening to our new tree friend. And a history at that. Been wanting to talk to one for ages. It says thanks, by the way. Well, it doesn't really say anything. But I get the impression it's right grateful you saved it.
I see you've got Bavine. Will she make it?
She's barely hanging on. Even my strongest medicine wouldn't do much for her. It'd take a miracle to... What's that? Aha. Oh, well, that's great. This whole adventure was really bringing me down until now.
It was? You seem pretty cheerful. Hello? What's great?
The East says the creeper's seeds could do the trick. Did you manage to get the pod? What's that? Oh, they did?
Yes.
Well, there you go. We can... Oh, but then that'd really be it for the creeper. No, that was rhetorical.
Are you willing to give the seeds up to save her?
Gosh. If it were the green, wouldn't be a question. The plant comes first. The pack doesn't count here. But if I grow my own creeper, I can get more seeds and make more medicines. Looking at her now, though, I just don't know.
Okay, so I could choose to say, those seeds are more valuable than the life of a stranger. Just let her die. Or I could say, helping her is the right thing to do. I'm going to help her. I mean, come on. There might be more seeds somewhere. He said it grew in the Deadlands. Maybe we could go to the Deadlands and find the seeds. No, I'm not going to let her die. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Even the tree knows that. What do you mean it's not for you to decide? What made you think I was qualified? Oh, right. I should hurry. I'll mix up a medicine and hope for the best. We'll meet you outside with the others. I'll need a moment to whip something together with these seeds, but we'll be right behind you.
Miri, you're gonna step on her. Watch out.
Phew. That salve's like Red Mountain in my veins. I've got it from here.
Wish I could have saved some for my own head. I'm just going to have a sit down over here.
Bavine, where have you been? We thought you'd be waiting for us, but...
I didn't think I'd see either of you again. I almost didn't. We have that little wood elf and his friend for that. I thought you were going to be the last person I ever saw, Sarah. Next thing I know, that wood elf's got me choking down some fetching awful mixture and babbling about trees. Set only knows what that's all about, but I'm grateful nonetheless.
How are your wounds?
Mostly healed. And what hasn't, I barely notice. I don't know what he gave me, but I feel like I beat a Nixox in a wrestling match right now.
Good. It was the seeds of the plant you were tending.
That damned thing? Don't know how I feel about having any part of that fiendish weed inside me, but I was as good as dead otherwise. I know that down in my bones, so I won't complain. I'm just glad to see my family alive and free. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
Look what they did to her. To my mother. They nearly killed her. Killed all of us. They won't get away with it. It may not be now, but one day I'll make these fetchers pay for what they did to us.
All right, well, you got out, man. You made it out.
I feared the worst when no one was here waiting for us. There were almost half a dozen that tried to escape. I prayed that they'd make it to freedom. I prayed and prayed. The three must have heard us, even out here.
Well, at least someone's happy after all this. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to be alive. But all I feel is numb after all I've been through.
What happened to you?
You saw how they had us. Chained up, tending to that thing. Working my hands raw as its angry thorns raked at my skin. There was no escape from it. I could feel the vines slithering around my neck as I tried to sleep. Hungry. I need to rest.
I understand.
So, that's an adventure, eh?
It is.
Think I prefer my garden if I'm honest. Does feel pretty good though, helping folk.
It does.
Shame about that creeper. But I did finally get to meet a hist, so that's something.
Saving that woman's life was the right thing to do.
What's a priceless specimen compared to those smiling faces, eh? Does leave me feeling guilty for hesitating, but I'm glad you were here to set me right. Told you I needed that clear head of yours. Here's a little something for letting me borrow it.
All right, he's given us a one-handed axe that's part of the Deadlands Assassin set. We don't really need another piece to the Deadlands Assassin set, but maybe I'll lock this. Maybe it'll be useful later.
Shame I didn't have a longer chat with that ist. But we've probably overstayed our welcome as it is. Even with their creeper dead, there's no telling what those crazy Sulzon will do next.
Yeah, no kidding. Gotta go to Rock Grove and drive them out of there at some point. What are you going to do now?
Could go for a nap and some pine nuts until my head clears, but won't find much peace and quiet here. Think I'll follow Bavine and her family. Maybe head back to Gideon. Got a fern friend who'll want to hear about all this.
All right.
Those Sulzon are savages.
We owe you and your friend our lives, Walker.
You're welcome.
Coin's blessing to you, hero. I did not think we would ever see her sky again.
Looks like Gideon isn't far from here. Once we've tended to our wounds, we'll make our way there. Nice tusking work in there, by the way.
Thanks. Alright, now probably the next thing to do is gonna be kill these world bosses. Soul's-on ritual site? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can pick up a world boss daily quest that is different from the ones we've already done. Alright, now let's see.
Would you care to help a friend receive a blessing?
Want to prove yourself? We only employ those who know what they're doing in a fight.
What can I do to
Do you
help?
think you have what? There's a Minotaur causing trouble in the
No,
woods.
just Broom Casca again. Alright, so I need to pick up a quest for one of these. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe during the week, I'll be able to pick up the quest and I'll record a short clip. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll try to finish up those world bosses. And then maybe get the Sky Shards on the lore books too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.